Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Row Comics, and I apologize for the slight delay here. There's two things. One, the chat feature that I use, the Twidget, which is what it's called. For some reason, it was just showing that the Twidget was active, but it was waiting for something, so I had to put something there. And you can always, you can't go wrong with the Vulcan salute, so that's what I did. And then it finally disappeared, but it's a short thing. Also, I don't like to put my personal life out there too much, but one of the other reasons I started, now I guess 5 minutes, 6 minutes, well, now 7 minutes late, besides that, was that, and it's hard for me to admit, and I don't even know why I'm doing it on the internet, but I am a slow eater. It's true. Basically, when I put the food in my mouth, I chew it, and I chew it until it's all chewed, and I can actually taste the food that someone actually spent their hard-earned time preparing for me, making for me. So I don't just throw it in my mouth and just, swallow it whole and scarf it down and all that, like with no disregard for who cooked it or anything like that. So that's part of the reason I was sitting here eating like this really kick-ass plate of nachos with black beans and unfortunately guacamole. I forgot to tell him not to put guacamole on there because I loathe guacamole and every single thing about guacamole that exists. Eating guacamole would be like taking cotton balls and just sticking them in your mouth, and it's terrible. It's terrible. So that's the reason I was late. So without further ado, enough of my drama. And I wish that was the only drama that was to be found anywhere in the world. Let's get started with all the Marvel books that will be coming out in May. And there we have a little disgruntled little Cap there, little guy sitting in that chair. I don't know what book it's from, but we are going to find out. And this list is once again brought to us by the fine folks at Newsarama. Well, actually, technically by Marvel Comics via Newsarama. So let's get started, shall we? We start off with Captain America, Symbol of Truth, #1. This is the Sam Wilson Captain America book that will be coming out, obviously, because there's the man himself. And let's see what we got going on here as far as covers are concerned. Got this one here. This looks like it's by, I want to say, Lionel Francis Yu, maybe? Or it does kind of look like Ariel Olivetti. We'll see. I'll go back. I totally skipped that. And then we got this one here. I think this one is by R.B. Silva, judging by the R.B. there. But I will find out once I make sure that this is actually broadcasting. That would be nice. Yeah, there's only two. There is only two covers there. And once I find out, there are some comments in the chat I will get to, I promise. Let's see. Yep. The first one is by R.B. Silva, who's also doing the art for the interior of the book. And then we have a variant by Olivier Coipel, which was probably the other, the cover that you see there, that half of it right there. And then there is a Virgin variant by Olivier Coipel, which makes sense. And a variant cover by Torrin Clark, with another variant cover by Scotty Young, of course, because there needs to be a Scotty Young variant with all of these books. Any book, it's mandatory. And Stormbreakers variant cover by Natasha Bustos. So, yeah, let's see. What do we got here? Well, this is going to look ridiculous because it's going to say, instead of a little emoji there, it's going to say cowboy hat, victory hand. So I'm guessing Pickle's wearing his mandatory cowboy hat because everybody in Texas must either wear a cowboy hat or an AK. Either one. No other options. And he loves guacamole. Yes, this tracks definitely. Figures that you would appreciate that disgusting. I can't even. Dude, it's literally like stuffing green cotton balls into your mouth, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Anyways, what's up, Superboy? How's it going, man? Moving on to, let's see what we got now. Oh, Thor, #25. We're going to have a cover by Gary Frank, which is down below, and I can't wait to see it. Oh, okay. This is basically Donny Cates realized, hey, you know what? I'm writing Thor, and I'm writing Hulk. So it's kind of like that old commercial where somebody's walking down the street with a jar of peanut butter, and then the other person on the other side of the street is walking down with chocolate, and then they hilariously bump into each other, and then the chocolate bar falls into the peanut butter, and he's like, "Hey, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter," and the other dude's like, "Hey, you got the peanut butter on my chocolate," and then it becomes a Reese's peanut butter cup. So Donny Cates decided, you know what? I'm writing Thor and I'm writing Hulk. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have them beat the crap out of each other. And that's what he's going to do. So this apparently is part 2 of that. This miniseries, this storyline is called Banner of War. And the art is by Martin Coccolo, Nick Klein, and more is what the solicitation says. But the most important thing is that one of the covers is by Gary Frank. The other cover is by John Romita Jr. Then there's 2 other covers. Actually, no, I take that back. There are more than 2. There's a cover by Sanford Green, a cover by J. Scott Campbell. Actually, 3 covers by J. Scott Campbell, even though there's one main one and then there's 2 variants of that. Then there's a variant cover by Ron Lim. And finally, oh wait, no, not finally, there's a connecting variant cover by Jeff Shaw. And finally, I can say that, there is a variant cover by Chrissy Zullo, who is a Connecticut resident. She lives in New Haven, I believe it is. And she draws like, I don't want to say like chibi figures, but they're kind of, I guess they're chibi-ish, yeah, whatever. So it's like that. But she's good. I do like her. Here's one, Gary Frank. Look at that. That is awesome. That is awesome. And I don't exactly know what is going on here, but somebody's getting wailed on. And I think that is Bruce Banner. Here is the John Romita Jr. cover. And since there are 3, I'm hoping that we're going to get one other. It's probably going to be the J. Scott Campbell if I had to take a guess. Nope, it's not. This is... I don't know who this is. Well, let's see. Process of Elimination. I think that might be Chrissy's cover. Let's see. Because that is definitely not... Oh, no? No. This is Jeff Shaw. Sorry. This is Jeff Shaw because it's connecting variant, so that means there's something on this side right here. So that's probably Hulk on the other side. There we go. See, what do we got here? Superboy. Can't wait to read it. I like Sam Wilson as Captain America. Well, Superboy, I'm glad you do. Me personally, I like Sam Wilson as Falcon. I don't mind him, like with the shield and all that stuff, but I'd prefer that he keep the name that he built up. But that's just me. I don't like Thor comics. It's boring. I don't disagree with you sometimes, but once Walt Simonson came on back on Thor 337, that kickstarted the book. It became more popular. And Donny Cates, who's writing it now, he's pretty good. He honors the legacy of Thor and brings certain things into the present and even the future. Like right now, it's going to sound weird, but he is doing battle with Mjolnir. And if you frequent certain, how can I say this? Certain people who don't like anything, they're upset that the representation of Mjolnir is a female. So, yes, but it is good. It's really good, actually. And the name of this, if I'm correct, based on the cover, I didn't remember reading it on the interior, but if I'm correct, the storyline is also called God of Hammers, because that's a play on, what was said in Thor Ragnarok. Get it? See? So, yeah. There you go. And here we have Hulk, number 7, written by Donny Cates, of course. Martin Coccolo is doing the art. Cover, again, by Gary Frank. Awesome. Variant cover by J. Scott Campbell with 2 other variant covers. Well, it's going to be the same thing. Connecting variant cover by Jeff Shaw. Variant cover by Logan Lubera. Variant cover by Chrissy Zullo. A Skrull variant cover by Ji-Gun Yoon. And that's it. This is part 3. Let's see. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yes. Look at that. That is awesome. Just, oh my God. Yeah. So this is Gary Frank right there. Sorry about that. I should have said that while I was drooling over here. This is the J. Scott Campbell one, which I also do like too. I probably would use this as a thumbnail, but I couldn't get rid of the Hulk there, and I didn't really want to, but I didn't really think I should have lettering in there. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'll snap out of it eventually, but right now I just would have wanted the art, and unfortunately he didn't do that. So, and this is the retro version, looking like the newsprint that it was used to be printed on back in the day. And I actually do like that idea. Look at that. That's awesome. I will take that. And then, yes, here's the other half of the Jeff Shaw variant. Connecting variant right there. So, up next is the subject of my thumbnail, the one that I did use, Savage Avengers #1. And after I finish talking about this, I'll tell you exactly why it pained me to make that thumbnail, because it's also connected to what I was just talking about with Hulk. This is Savage Avengers #1. It's being rebooted, yeah, by David Pepose, with art by Carlo Magno and a cover by Lionel Francis Yu. Variant cover by Carrie Andrews, which is the thumbnail. Variant cover by Jan Bazaldua. Yes. Variant cover by John Romita Jr. And another variant cover by Raphael Albuquerque. Oh wait, and then there's also two more. Teaser variant cover by Giuseppe Camuncoli and a headshot variant cover by Todd Nauck. There we go. Yes, that's John Romita Jr. right there. I can tell you that. His besides the JR right there. I don't know if you can see that. I think my mouse is viewable, but he has a distinct style. This one here is Lionel Francis Yu. Lionel's down there, but I saw the face and I know the way he draws. This one, I don't know who this is, but it's cool. I like the way Conan is. Oh, look, Black Knight. That's Weapon H, I believe. You got Cloak and Dagger back there. That I would say that's Anti-Venom, maybe, perhaps. But that's Deathlock and Elektra. Now here, this is the thumbnail. Now see what I did is I got rid of the, as I'm pointing with my finger like you guys can see, the Savage Avengers right there. I got rid of this and I just used the body of the characters. But I really didn't want to, because I love the way the logo is part of the art. But I just, again, I have this thing with the thumbnail, like there shouldn't be, outside of the text that I add, I don't think I should be putting like the logo of the book or whatever in there. So sometimes I have to get rid of it, and it really pains me to do that. And this is one of those cases. But I did want to use that as the thumbnail, so I did. Here we have this one. I don't know who this is by either, but I do dig it. It's very old Conan-y. Yeah, it's very old Barry Windsor Smithish. Love the art of the Hulk. You mean the book, the current book, What's Going On? Ryan Ottley's art? Because Ryan Ottley is the one that did the initial... oh damn! It's the title's escaping me now. It's the series that was on Amazon recently and had the entire cast of The Walking Dead doing the voices, which really annoyed me and distracted me from the show. With Mark and oh god, I can't even think of it. But I'm gonna move on. If anybody in the chat can think of it and let me know. I don't even know how many people are in there other than Superboy. Let me know. It's an animated show. It's on Amazon. I know it's on Amazon. Had everybody from The Walking Dead doing a voice in there. In fact, Glenn is the voice of the main character, Mark. Damn. But whatever the name of that show is, that's the book that Ryan Ottley drew before doing Hulk with Donny Cates now. But anyways, moving on. It's Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha #1. Okay. Usually when they do stuff that says Alpha, it's essentially the first, because they have they have bookends, and what they'll do is they'll do an alpha, which is the thing that starts the event, and then they'll do an omega, which is the thing that obviously is the end of the event. So this is alpha, so this is the beginning of this Spider-Man 2099 Exodus. And right off the bat, looking at the solicitation here, I got to tell you, I'm not necessarily pleased that Steve Orlando is writing this. I don't know of Steve Orlando too much, but the person that should be doing this is Peter David. And I don't know, maybe he chose not to. I don't know, but if Marvel didn't ask him to, then that's a mistake. Here we have Paul Fry is doing the art. Lionel Francis Yu is doing the main cover. The variant cover is by Ryan Brown. There is a 2099 frame variant cover by Ken Lashley, as well as a connecting variant cover by Ron Lim. And we will look at the... Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's Lionel Francis Yu right there. And also, it looks like we're getting Ghost Rider 2099, too. There we go. Oh, there's only one. Oh, well, we only got one. And let's see. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. It is Invincible. So, yeah, Ryan Ottley was doing the... when Invincible was a book, Ryan Ottley was doing the artwork for that book. I believe he did the entire series. All like 130 issues, perhaps. I could be wrong with that, but I know he was there for a good chunk of it. So, yeah, it's Invincible. Invincible was the book he was doing. I don't know why it escaped me. I knew everything else about it, but except I couldn't remember the name for some reason. I don't know why. I'm going to blame it on the nachos. So, we have Spider-Man 2099 Exodus. We have, this is issue number 1. Steve Orlando is still writing it, unfortunately. Dave Watcher is drawing it, and the cover is by Ryan Stegman. There's also a 2099 frame variant cover by Ken Lashley, and a connecting variant cover by Ron Lim. And, introducing the Winter Soldier of 2099. I haven't seen him. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So, basically, he looks like Crossbones. Yeah, because he's got the little star there, but the face, that's all like Crossbones. Unless this is Winter Soldier. I don't know. Guess we'll have to read the book and find out, eh? But yeah, hopefully it's better than that. But again, like Steve Orlando, I just... Wait a minute, what's this? Hold on. Exodus number 1. Yeah, that was this one with the Winter Soldier. And then there's that. And then we go down to issue number 2. So I guess... What the hell, is this like bi-weekly or something? Let me see. No, they don't have the dates here. Sorry. I thought they would have the dates, but they don't. But this is issue number 2. And that looks like it is Loki. And Valkyrie. And there's only one cover. Yeah. Let's see. Pickle says, Mike, what's your opinion on John Romita Jr.'s artwork? I personally don't like it. It's too stiff and blocky, and it looks like amateur work. I'm not sure why he gets so much work. A, because he's a legend, just like his dad. B, stiff and blocky. That might be a recent slight criticism against him, like with the Kick-Ass stuff and whatnot. But back in the 80s, when he was doing Spider-Man and he was doing X-Men, I wouldn't say that. But again, he does. I understand the blockiness, but it's not as blocky as, like, say, who is that person that was doing Guardians of the Galaxy once, and it's too jaggedy. It's too, like, the corners are too sharp for me. But I do see what you're saying. But no, he's going to be doing Spider-Man shortly, and actually, I think it's like next month maybe. And his stuff looks better there. I think part of it is depending on who the inker is. I think that has a lot to do with some of this too. Because let me tell you, there's Humberto Ramos. He's doing Strange Academy right now. He did Impulse, which is Bart Allen, related to Barry and Wally West and stuff like that. As far as being in the Flash family, his stuff on Impulse back in the 90s was excellent. It was very manga-ish, and I liked it because Bart was like that's the type of what's the word that's the type of vibe they were going for, kind of like with Peacemaker's vibe was consistent. It was like ridiculous, childish, whatever else. So it started with episode 1 and it didn't end up until even episode 8 he did what he did to the Justice League, which was awesome. But I lost my train of thought. But Ramos, when he was doing Impulse, really good. Then he started doing like Spider-Man and stuff like that, and you can see like he was rushing. Now, mind you, Ramos is one of the go-to guys when you need a book that's like on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis or whatever. Him and Mark Bagley. And I didn't like it. There's a cover that he did for Superior Spider-Man. I think it was like issue 20. It was in the 20s. It was like either 25 or 28 maybe. And to sit there, and I know an editor had to approve that. To have somebody, to know that somebody looked at it and was like, yeah, you know what? Print that. That looks awesome. It's like, are you blind? Like, do a Google search. It's Superior Spider-Man. It's in the 20s. It's like a red cover, and then you just see, well, you'll see what you see in the middle. There's one character in the middle. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it is terrible. And that was Ramos. However, when he started doing Strange Academy, his stuff looks good. And I don't know if it's because he's taking his time. I don't know if it's because it's Delgado, who's the inker or the colorist or whatever they call him nowadays, the tracer. But it looks so much better. It looks so much better. So perhaps, well, and you just said here, to be fair, I've only seen his art from the 2000s, which would be Kick-Ass. So you should go back and look at some of that old Uncanny X-Men stuff. I believe it was in the 170s, maybe 175, 176, somewhere around there. Or Amazing Spider-Man, his Amazing Spider-Man work. Because you might feel different about that. But I do see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at. Superboy says, I think John Romita's art of Spider-Man is my favorite. I don't like Spider-Man 2099 art. Well, I mean, RB Silva, I think he's pretty good. I don't know if the art is like this here. It could be okay. I mean, I think Steve Lealoa was doing it back in the day, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that, though. The 2099 stuff really wasn't my bag. Although I did like Peter David's writing whenever he... because they had like crossovers with Peter and stuff like that. Not Peter David, but Peter Parker. Devil's Reign Omega. This is the final issue of the Devil's Reign Marvel event, is what they're calling it. It's written by Chip Zdarsky and more. Rafael de la Torre and more. Oh, okay, well, that's it. Yeah, so cover by In-Hyuk Lee. Variant cover by Logan Lubera. Variant cover by Alex Maleev. Variant cover by Peach Momoko. And a variant cover by Rod Race. And they only have one. But this one is awesome. This would have been a thumbnail too. I mean, that's awesome. That is hot right there. Okay, look at that. She's got... Yes. I dig this. But, yeah. So, there we go. Oh, and I really don't want to get too political here, but apparently, according to this, I just got a breaking news thing that Biden has agreed to meet with Putin in principle. So, yay, we might be avoiding World War IV or 3. No, we're on 3 right now, right? It's so hard to keep track of all of them. Thunderbolts, number 1. This is a 5-issue miniseries. This is by Jim Zub with Sean Isaacsi. I don't even know how to pronounce these names. As I said on yesterday's stream too, they need to really like come with a pronunciation key on how to pronounce some of these artists and their names. So if any of them happen to be watching this for some reason and you've heard me slaughter your name, I do apologize. It's not intentional. There would only be one intentional slaughtering, and I'm sure anybody that has ever listened to me knows who I'm referring to. But even I know his name, unfortunately. Cover A is by David Nakayama. Cover B is by Sean also. There's a variant cover by Paolo Siqueira. There is a headshot variant cover by Todd Nock. There is a trading card variant cover by Stefano Caselli. And that's it. And actually, yeah, I'm kind of curious about this team. I do like the fact that Clint is there, and then we got America there. This is the Power Man. I don't remember what his name was when they were doing the replacing of the characters thing. But the thing is, not for nothing. Hold on, let me. Danny, how's it going? What's up, Spencer? Yes, well, no, Danny. No, basically what happened, I'll give you a quick rundown, is Matt went to prison, and when he was in prison, Elektra took over as Daredevil. So she stopped being Elektra for a little while, and she was Daredevil. Now, I don't know exactly what they're doing with the last cover, where she's still in the Daredevil outfit. Not that I mind it or anything, as long as they don't call her Daredevil, because she does have a name. But, in fact, that is her actual name. But yeah, so she was Daredevil for a little while Matt was in prison. So that's how that came about. Streaming 2 days in a row, Zoe. Look at you go. Well, see, I'm kind of like David Ortiz after he gets a booster shot, right? He was doing booster shots before it became a thing to do. Isn't that incredible? But yes, so going back to the Thunderbolts again, because Zoe's trying to get me off track with her Yankee hatred. Thunderbolts, originally, when they started, they were villains. And the crux of the book was the fact that there were heroes, and you thought they were brand new heroes because nobody knew who they were. And it's not like those things like where they had characters from like the 70s or the 60s even. And it's like, who the hell's that? I don't know. I don't even remember them. But these were like all brand new people. They didn't know who they were. And then at the end of the book, spoiler alert for a book that came out in the 90s, at the end of the book, it was revealed that they were all really villains. It was like, I don't even remember who half of them were. It was, what's his name? Not Baron Zemo. Whatever. They were villains. Trust me when I say that. So here we have almost, I think with the exception of her, I think she's the Purple Man's daughter. I don't know what name she goes by, but Clint's a hero, America's a hero, Monica's a hero. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but I do know that I like this David Nakayama cover right here. I will say that definitely. And I think they really got to straighten out America. And I'm not trying to be punny or anything or say anything about her sexual orientation. They need to straighten out her origin, because I was watching a video by a guy I watched. His name is Perch, and he broke it down. And it's like you gotta fix the character, man. You can't do it that way. But and this cover here, I like this cover too. So I guess judging by this right here, it looks like this spins out of the Devil's Reign storyline. So yeah. Oh, and also he's that is, look at that. He's got U.S. Agent's outfit on. Yes, what do we got here? Oh, well, Zoe, wait, I can actually expand this, I think. There we go. Yes, she's doing all of that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause that slander against the god that is... Wait. You used God and Big Papi in the same... No, that's not how that works. Now, if you want to say Derek Jeter, Don Mattingly, Andy Pettitte, Jorge Posada, Mariano Rivera, Babe Ruth, Greg Nettles. I mean, we got a ton. I mean, if you want to use that, then yes, but for them, but definitely not Big Papi. Spencer says, I've read the Thunderbolts story, the one from the 90s. Gracie. Yes, it was. Even though right now I'm drawing a blank on who the villains were. But I did. I read it back in the day, and it was quite excellent. That reveal, that was something, because back then there wasn't no internet. There wasn't anybody to spoil it on like YouTube videos or in Twitter or on Facebook or whatever. When you read the book, you got to that last page, and it's like, oh, they're villains. But yes, it was good. It was quite good. Up next, we have a facsimile edition of Moon Knight #1. Wonder why they're doing that. But this is basically reprints, as it says here. It's one of the all-time great Marvel comic books, boldly represented in its original form, ads and all. Now, see, I appreciate that. But what I don't appreciate is that if you're going to represent it, like they say, in its original form, what you need to do is you need to put the price here, because that price, I believe, was 65 cents. But I guarantee, oh, see, look, right there, $3.99. If you're going to do a facsimile, go all the way. Don't half-ass it or three-quarters ass it. I mean, come on. But Bill Sienkiewicz is doing the art in here, and it is really, really good. And I don't think this is what they're using for the Moon Knight series. Rumors that have been going around is that they're doing Jeff Lemire's run, and people have asked me about Moon Knight, and I can't give you a definitive, this is how the character is. Like with Spider-Man, oh, he got bit by a radioactive spider at a science fair. There you go. Boom. Batman, his parents were shot, pearls fell, bat flew in the window, I'm a bat. There you go. That's it. But with Moon Knight, every person that comes on, got to do something different. So keeping like honestly trying to streamline that would make you probably as schizophrenic as Mark is. So, and these are his personalities. So yeah, those aren't like three individual people. Up next is Spencer. I was looking at the chat. Spencer was saying, what's up, Zoe? Thunderbolts Marvel Tales #1. Now basically what this is it reprints a couple stories that Marvel feels are essential, I guess. So here we go. So yeah, Atlas, Mach 1, Meteorite, Songbird, Techno, and their leader, Citizen V. That was the heroes that they were. Of course, they don't list the villains, damn it. But this is what the art looked like at the beginning. This is the original Thunderbolts right here. And I keep wanting to say Baron Zemo, but I know this wasn't Baron Zemo. It was oh my god, it's gonna bug me. And that's Songbird back there. But yeah, and Mark Bagley did the artwork, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So here we're going to get Thunderbolts 1 and 2, the first 2 issues, by creators Kurt Busiek and Mark Bagley. And then there's going to be Incredible Hulk, number 449, which I think was their first appearance. And then Tales of the Marvel Universe, number 1. And this will be 104 pages, and it will be $7.79. Sorry, 99 cents. 79. I don't know where I got that from. Up next, okay. Now see, there's really 2 comic book guys I watch on YouTube, and one of them did a story on this, and then the other one followed it up. And I'm watching the first video that I watched from the first YouTuber, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't remember this book. Like, they're talking about all the things that happened in this book, and I'm looking at it and it's like, I didn't see this book, because unfortunately I don't do what I used to do, which was like read everything. I try to keep up with things, but sometimes I just get too distracted. But this book is ridiculous, and I mean that in a bad way. I didn't feel strongly enough about it. I came close to doing a video about it, but I would urge anybody who is listening to this video to not buy this book. It's called X-Men Unlimited, and apparently it was a digital first thing, and I'm fine with that. That's not the reason I'm telling you to buy it, but it's called X-Men Green, number 1. And here, I'll read the... and it's not because of the art. And Jerry Dugan, I don't mind Jerry Dugan, but here's the synopsis. When a young X-Man breaks the laws of Krakoa and takes a life, it's up to Wolverine to track down his former student and take her down. But Nature Girl is tired of standing by while humanity destroys her home. Can even Logan quell her fury? Find out as a good girl breaks bad to save the planet. This story from Marvel Unlimited comes to print for the first time with exclusive bonus content. Now, I've already passed judgment on it because I've told you guys what I thought about it. This is the chick right here with the horns for some reason in her head, and this is the little evil mutant that travels with her and whatnot, and Sauron. They're with Sauron. This is like framed around a environmental type thing, but it's told poorly. And imagine if you took Natural Born Killers and crossed it over with like Fern Gully or something like that. Actually, Fern Gully might be a bad example, but it's similar. It's like you have 2 things that don't really go together, especially when they start these characters here start murdering people because the dude was if I remember correctly, he started to beat the dog. Now, mind you, I don't believe that that she was out of order, because I mean, anybody that does that to an animal, particularly a dog, I mean, cats are okay, but dogs, you do that to a dog, then you deserve whatever you got coming to you. But yeah, it's just save your money. There's other books that you can definitely find and buy there. Superboy says, I love the art for Moon Knight. It looks like it. Yes, it is. Actually, it is the cover from the 70s Superboy. That is exactly what it looks like. Zoe says, I know Moon Knight. The hot guy is going to play him. That's all I know. That and the Yankees are the real cheaters. Well, see, that's how you're wrong, Zoe, because the Yankees are not the real cheaters. That distinction goes to the Red Sox. I mean, listen, we have to give them something because they only have 9 rings, so they're going to need a little something extra, And they also did it to themselves, too. Well, actually, I think David Ortiz had somebody jab his ass with the... Or actually, you know what? Maybe no. Maybe he might have been able to reach around because as a designated hitter, he doesn't really do that much except come to bat and then use his, roided up arms to smack a ball into the outfield. So perhaps maybe he did do it himself. I take that back. I apologize, Senor Ortiz. I apologize. That's why Superboy says that's why X-Men 90s comics is great. New X-Men comics is trash now. Well, Yes and no. I mean, there were some new stuff when Jonathan Hickman was doing it, and there seemed to be some sort of cohesion, some sort of plan. Basically, before the pandemic, the X-Men, when Jonathan Hickman came in and did House of X and Powers of 10, or Hoxpox is what they call it, it was good because it seemed like Marvel. After the pandemic, it seems like Jonathan Hickman disappeared, and then it became DC. And by DC, I don't mean DC Comics. I mean DC, the DCEU, or DC, the cinematic DC side of things, because they didn't seem to have a plan. But hopefully they're fixing that. Fingers crossed. Peacemaker is a good step in the right direction, but we shall see. But yes, so I agree with you in certain aspects, Superboy, definitely. Although, wait, actually, you know what? No, I take that back. The 90s X-Men, there was some good stuff, but there was a lot of crap. There was a lot of crap that was really poorly drawn, or they tried to emulate, say, Jim Lee or Todd McFarlane, or, Joe Mad was pretty good. His style was a little manga-ish and stuff like that, but I'll give you that at least. And, but the 80s for me, 80s, even 70s, even some of the 60s, definitely. But up next, this is a book I'm looking forward to. Speaking of the 80s, actually, no, this was the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. New Fantastic Four, #1. This is a 5-issue miniseries, and it's written by Peter. Well, there we go. At least Peter David is writing something, thank God. And if I remember correctly, he is the one that wrote this to begin with. So, back in the day. And Alan Robinson is doing the art, which I'm not necessarily too pleased about. However, they do have a cover by Nick Bradshaw. Nick Bradshaw is a student of Art Adams. I don't mean that Art Adams has a school and Nick Bradshaw went to it, but his style is very much like Art Adams, and it is good. It is good, definitely. There's a variant cover by Ron Lim, another variant cover by Chrissy Zullo, a variant cover by Walt Simonson, awesome. A variant cover by Carrie Andrews, that's awesome too. And a hidden gem variant by Arthur Adams. See, I knew him when he was Art Adams. And this is what happened. What happened was the Fantastic Four, I don't remember if they were held hostage, they were taken hostage, or they just disappeared or whatever. But what happened was they needed the Hulk, Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine to become the new Fantastic Four. So yeah, this must have been the 90s, because these are all characters that were like in every book. Like, oh, we need to bump sales up again. Let's put Ghost Rider in there. Oh, this is a Ghost Rider book. Well, let's put Wolverine in there. That'll bump up. They would do that. So, and Hulk was gray. So yes, this is Nick Bradshaw right there. As you can see, it's very detailed. Very, I don't want to say cartoony because it's not a negative. It sounds like a negative. I feel like it's a negative when I say it, but it's not. I don't mean that in a bad way. But yeah, this is awesome. Let's see. And we got more. Yes. And one more. Right there. Right there, man. Art Adams. He is on the Mount Rushmore of excellent comic artists. Him, George Perez, John Romita, Jack Kirby. I mean, it's just this is fantastic. They need to make a poster out of this. They need to make a poster out of this. He's incredible. Awesome. And see, Nick Bradshaw draws just like him. And again, I don't say that as a negative, because it's not. If you can emulate somebody that's actually talented, then by all means, please do it. Because especially when you, he's excellent. He's excellent. So, let's see. Wait, before I get to the next thing, and that's going to be opening a can of worms there. Superboy says, I agree, House of X is good. Yes, both of those, dude. I do agree. I like House of X a little bit more than Powers of X or Powers of 10 or whatever you want to call it, because Powers of X was the future, and House of X was like the past, the present, where we are now. So I appreciate that a little more. And I think I like the art in House of X a little bit better, even though it was very similar, but I do agree. Spencer says, Hoxpox was very good. Yes, it was. And I miss it. I miss it every day. And not only that, not only was it good, Spence, but it was good and it sold. And a combination of those two things, that's awesome. So hopefully we get back to that. And Pickle, finally, out of all the years, it's been like decades that I've known Pickle. He finally says something intelligent. And it agrees with me. Arthur Adams is fantastic. Yes, that is one of the many adjectives I would describe Art Adams with. Definitely. And even Superboy. I mean, I can't describe Superboy because this is I try to keep this G/PG, but I agree, Mike. Art Adams is great. Love his art. Yes, yes. Anybody that can recognize good art will appreciate Art Adams. Definitely, definitely. Okay, so here we have Secret Invasion #1, and those of you that might or might not know, there was a Secret Invasion already, and we are getting an adaptation, I believe, on Disney Plus pretty soon. So they are revisiting the well, and Ryan North, who I am not familiar with, is writing it, and Francesco Mobili is doing the art. Matteo Lally is doing the covers. Gabriel Delato is doing the variant, a Virgin variant of his. Giuseppe Camuncoli is doing another variant. RB Silva is doing a Stormbreakers variant. Headshot variant by Todd Nauck. And a Scotty Young variant cover also. So here's the synopsis. The Skrulls are back in a giant-size issue, kicking off an all-new 5-part miniseries. When Maria Hill detects the merest hint of Skrulls, she acts quickly to put her defensive plans into action. And when Nick Fury is sent to investigate a Skrull sighting in Iowa, he finds the last thing he was expecting. Our pale blue dot is in their sights, and this time, Earth's old defenses won't work. Find out who you really trust. The invasion begins now. Now, I have two things to say about this. From what I remember of the original Secret Invasion, it was pretty good. It basically caused suspense and mystery because you didn't know who was a Skrull, who wasn't a Skrull, who you could trust, who you couldn't trust, etc., like it says there. And the finale was excellent, even though it boosted up Norman Osborn and he did what he did with Dark Avengers and all that stuff. But you know what? They're stories. They should do different things, try different things, etc., etc. So, yes, that was a good thing. However, I don't know who this Ryan North is. I don't know if he's a good writer. I don't know anything about him. So I'm gonna and this thing here, when Maria Hill detects the merest hint of Skrulls, there's already been Skrulls on Earth. This isn't like, and I'm not talking about, Secret Invasion, the first Secret Invasion. I'm talking about recently. So I'm not exactly sure what this is going. I mean, whatever, But, I mean, the covers are okay, too. There we go. We got this one here. And this one. And then this one. I like this one the best. This is Gabriel Delato right there. But, okay, so looking at this, Iron Man is a Skrull. Captain Marvel is a Skrull, which I know a lot of people are going to be bummed about. Echo is a Skrull. This, I believe, is Star right there. I can't tell who this is. I see that half of the face, but I can't tell by the costume. And is this supposed to be Nat? But whatever. But I just, yeah, But hey, look at this pretty cover. That's a nice cover right there. So we'll see what happens. Up next. Oh, hell no. Nope. You didn't see anything. Amazing Spider-Man #3. Zeb Wells, John Romita Jr. Variant cover by Javier Garron. Skrull variant cover by Salvador Larroca. And a variant cover by Hikaru Usegi, I guess. I know that this is #3, but did you notice that it's legacy number 897? That means something big is right around the corner. There are things you don't know about Tombstone. Neither you nor Spider-Man will ever forget them. Well, the last thing I knew about Tombstone is that Tombstone's daughter was going out with Robbie Robertson's son. So, but it doesn't look like he's... I don't know if Peter gave him the mask to wash and he just doesn't know how to wash the mask or whatever, but he's ripping it there. But yeah, this is John Romita Jr. right there, and it's much better than what you said earlier, Pickle, if you're still there. This one here, I can't see the signature. I mean, I see it there, but I can't read it. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna dub. Yep, they're gonna dupe it. But yes, what do we got here? We got Spencer says, can't wait for Secret Invasion on Disney Plus. I agree. I mean, I do like seeing Sam Jackson again, even though, again, you know, the whole race swap and all that, whatever. But it's Sam Jackson. I'm fine with that. But, yeah, absolutely. Haven't read any of the comics, though. Hold on, I gotta spread this out there. Oh, okay. Haven't read any comics, though. Yeah, Spencer, if you could, you should. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Superboy says, I'm excited for Secret Invasion 2. I love the MCU. I hope. You know what, Superboy? You say that, but I don't know if you actually mean that, because I've heard you say various things on other places. So I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this this comment here under for under review. Under review. We'll just put it there. Spencer says, so what about the new what new game? I didn't see any new. There was no new game. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing. Like the Penguins from the Penguins of Madagascar said, you didn't see anything. There was nothing there at all. Weird. Why would you bring that? Why would you even mention that name on this stream, Spencer? I just that's rude. That's just rude. Superboy, I will buy that Amazing Spider-Man Day One. Love John. Me too, man. So yeah, you know what? Let's get back on track here, and we shall see. Oh wait, that's right. There's only 2. Damn it, I forgot. Sorry. Yes, but that's what I know about Tombstone. I don't know if they're trying to do something else. Let's see. What do we got here? Spence says. So what about? Nope. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I don't know. Oh, this must be where you're getting it from then, Spencer, because Zoe has that that effect on people, with where she oh, I know Gambit. Yeah. Wait. What? No. Please, Zoe, please tell me you did not desecrate your skin with that trash character. Please, just don't. Although it would track, I mean, Boston and all that. So yeah, I guess you're apparently you're attracted to things that just flat out suck. Here we have Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Zeb Wells, John Romita Jr. again. Okay, so they better be. I don't want any delays in this, and I don't think John Romita Jr. can be like a bi-weekly, a weekly or a bi-weekly artist. I mean, I hope he proves me wrong or something like that, or I hope they're stock like he's been doing it for a while now, so they have a backlog and they could just put it out like this, But they are definitely, yeah. See, this is why they're doing this. They're definitely rushing to Amazing Spider-Man number 900. But yeah, so variant cover. Because John Romita Jr. does the main variant cover by Joey Vasquez, AAPI Heritage variant by Dyke Ruin, Skrull variant cover by Jan Bazaldua. There we go. Let's see. Oh, nice. Yes. And that's it. Oh, what's her name? I can't remember what her name is because she was in a forgettable issue of Amazing Spider-Man. I forgot that. I think it was Nick Spencer was writing at the time, but she's there again. Yay. But yes, moving on. Venom number 8, Ram V and Brian Hitch. There is a Skrull variant cover by In-Hyuk Lee, a variant cover by John Boy Mayers, and that's it. Oh, that's Brian. That is definitely Brian Hitch. And that is Kang. Huh. Wonder why they're using him. There's only one. Oh well. We got to see the Brian Hitch cover at least. But yes. Let's see. Spence says, I like Gambit. And yeah, no, Spencer. No, you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. He is hands down one of the worst characters ever created by Marvel. Actually, you know what? Ever created in the history of comics. And at least for Marvel, I was comparing it to like Paste Pot Pete from the Fantastic Four, who's like a ridiculous villain. But Gambit's worse than that. Yeah, Zoe, I'm gonna have to confirm with your bestie about that because I honestly don't believe that, and I hope that's not true. Like truly, that's just a waste of skin right there. Superboy, MCU, yeah. You know what? Come on, man. Come on. What do you say? Stop it. You're. What are you saying right now? What are you saying right now, Superboy? Zoe, I like me some Gambit. I think he should be set on fire, Zoe. Definitely down in New Orleans. I've been reading. So Spencer, let me ask you, what do you think of this Venom run right now? Because um, Al Ewing, Al Ewing was good for Immortal Hulk, but I'm finding this, and I found his Guardians of the Galaxy run a little, yeah, you know. But this here, I like Hitch's art. It's a lot, you know. Like, I mean, look at this cover right here. I mean, this is a lot of stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm just curious to see what you think. Carnage #3, also written by Ram V. Francesco Manna is doing the art. Cover by Kendrick Lim. I don't know if that's Kunka is his middle name or his nickname. Skrull variant cover by Bjorn Barends. Variant cover by Ron Lim. Years ago, Peter Parker spurned a puddle of black extraterrestrial goo and inadvertently created one of the deadliest foes he's ever encountered, Venom. Years later, Venom's offspring found a willing host in the form of Cletus Cassidy, a dangerous serial killer, and together the two formed an even deadlier being called Carnage. But what will become of Carnage symbiote now, rejected by the only loving host it's ever known? So I guess, Cletus isn't coming back then. I don't know exactly what they've done with him because, to be honest with you, I don't like any of the symbiotes. But, yeah, they're derivatives and whatever, you know. But, and like Venom before it, what new and terrifying creature will emerge on the other side? Actually, you know what? I do have to say, Rick Remender's run on Venom when he made Flash Thompson Venom was pretty good. Although I didn't like the retconning of Flash's legs because they got rid of them. But yeah, that was the thing. Digizero. Zoe does a lot of questionable things, Mike. She isn't lying about the tattoo, though. I have no words. I'm speechless. I have no words. Nothing to say. Film Leadus, what's up, man? Pimp to see you pumping out content. Big, yeah, well, this is what happens once a month with Marvel and DC. They do their solicitations, so I figure anything to get them out into the world and let more people see them. Know that this stuff is coming out. Know that those things that they're watching once a week at 3 o'clock in the frickin' morning actually came from comic books, and you can go find them and enjoy them even more. Spencer says, I like it so far. Okay. Yeah, eventually I'm going to sit down and perhaps read them all at once or something. But Ewing, I mean, like I said, the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, I was like, nah, it was okay. I mean, the Immortal Hulk, I don't know if you read Immortal Hulk, but Immortal Hulk was excellent. Excellent. I mean, it took the Hulk places where, like, I don't know, I honestly don't know if he should have gone, but they went there, and it was crazy. It was just crazy. Sorry about that. Definitely needed something to drink to wash down all those nachos. So we were on Carnage #3, and that is a really cool cover right there. Let me blow this one up so you can see it. Right there. That is nice. That is nice. This is Barends, Bjorn Barends. He or she, I don't know what it is or what they are. Sorry. Also do the covers for Spawn or King Spawn, or actually no, even Spawn. So yeah, that is yeah, we get the doubles. Damn it, I wanted to see the other ones. But okay, here we have Spider-Punk. This is issue #2 of 5-issue miniseries. Cody Ziegler doing the writing, Justin Mason doing the art, Takashi Okazaki doing the covers, Skrull variant cover by John Tyler Christopher, JTC. Variant cover by Juni Ba. That's an interesting combination. This one here, I don't know who did this, but I do like it a lot. It looks almost like a Misfits cover right there. Especially, I mean, that's supposed to be Taskmaster, I think? Look at that. No, Hobgoblin. No, that's Hobgoblin. Wait. It looks like... No, that's Taskmaster. Yeah, because Hobgoblin would have a shield. But yeah, let me scroll back up and see who, whoops. Let me see, this here. Oh, I guess this is, yeah, no, it's got to be Takashi. Nice. I do like it, though. I mean, definitely he got that little Misfits thing there. So yeah, it is Taskmaster. Okay. Here we have What If Miles Morales. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know why they're doing this. They're basically, instead of doing 5 individual What If stories, they're doing 5 individual What If stories featuring Miles Morales. So apparently this one here is What If Miles became the Incredible Hulk. And this is lazy. This is lazy. Just like, you could be doing other things, but, I don't know why they're doing it. Oh wait. No, Into the Spider-Verse doesn't come out till the end of the year, so this is May. I don't know why. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, that's Spencer saying he likes Venom so far. Zoe says, I often have that effect on men. I leave them speechless. Thanks for... Spencer, haven't touched Immortal Hulk. Oh, well, Spencer, you most definitely should, really. I'm not going to hype it up too much because sometimes I've noticed hyping stuff up sets a unrealistic expectation, but Immortal Hulk is it's really, really good. And what I like about it, try to, if you can, I don't know if you have a local comic book store or whatever, however you get your content, but try to get the original issues if you can. Because in the original issues, Al Ewing in the back of the book does like a little blog type thing where he shows where he got the inspiration for whatever the particular events that happened in the book. Because he actually references like past Hulk events and stuff like that. So I would strongly recommend getting that. If you do. Been reading The Hulk by Kate. I like the new Weird. Yeah, weird isn't exactly the strong enough word for where Donnie Cates is bringing it. I have no clue where he is bringing it. Dig Zero says Carnage looks sick. Most assuredly, definitely. Truer words have not been spoken. And even though I don't like the character, I did like both of those covers. What If Miles sounds silly, to put it a really nice way? Yep. No disagreement from me. And I mean, you could use it to utilize other characters. You want to do like the New Kids or whatever. You want to get like America Chavez there. You want to get like Ms. Marvel or whatever or something like, do something like that with them. I mean, this is just lazy. This is lazy. Like, whatever. Okay. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, number 5. Oh, it's the final issue. James DeMatteis, David Baldeon, Steve Scroce doing the cover, Dan Jurgens doing a variant cover. Final issue. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is Steve Scroce. I do like his stuff. He also is very much in the Art Adams, Nick Bradshaw-esque category, Chris Burnham, that sort of thing. And I dig it. I dig it a lot. Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse, number 3. Now, this is 3 of 5, halfway point. Tim Seeley doing the writing. Jody Nishijima doing the art. David Nakayama doing the cover. Now Fuji doing the variant cover. Peach Momoko doing the design variant cover. And there is an homage variant cover by Greg Land. Meet the Captain America of 1954, Gwen Stacy. Oh, so I guess they're doing the same thing as Miles, just in a universe instead of What If. David Nakayama cover. I do like that. Yeah, this is kind of silly too. But hey, I guess Miles and Gwen have their fans, so if it gets them in here, and then I can show them, oh, I like this though. Look right there. There's a spider right there. Oh, there's a spider here. There's spiders all over the place, and they have parachutes too. How nice. If it gets people in the store, why not, man? If I so desire, I don't have to order either of those. It's not like Marvel's putting a gun to my head saying, order this or else. I mean, I could choose to not stock the book. Or I could choose to get on YouTube and bitch and moan about it and create like 19 different outrage videos. Maybe I'll do that instead. Miles Morales Spider-Man number 38. There is a cover by Torrin Clark. Spoiler variant cover by Scan. A scroll variant cover by Hernanda Souza. A concept design variant cover by Christopher Allen. A variant cover by Sergio Davila. And a variant cover by TBA. Well, I haven't seen TBA do a cover in a long time. I'm glad to see that they're back. I actually do like this cover right here, but I don't know. I don't know. There's just something I can't, like, I don't know. Like, the face, like, there, But I like the layout. I like the way this looks. I like the way they utilized the logo there. But they really like give him a name, like, you know, not Spider-Man, don't even give him like Spider Miles or something stupid like Spider-Gwen. Like even Spider-Gwen is different. They're not calling her like, you know, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man or something, you know. But like just come up with names for these characters and don't let them be the same name as the character they're derivatives of, because that's ridiculous and you just confuse the customers. Like, isn't there anybody in Marvel that knows this, or even DC? I do like this cover. Okay, I like the scroll cover here. Let's see. We just get the same too. Oh well, what are you gonna do? And up next, Lethal Protector, number 3 of 5. David Michelin, Ivan Fiorello doing the art, Paolo Siqueira doing the cover, variant cover by Kyle Holtz, and yeah. Oh wait, so what are they doing here? You saw that cover, huh? It looks good. Wait till I actually slow it down so you can see it. Okay, so I don't know. Perhaps this is going to do what Peter David is doing with Spider-Man currently, where they are revisiting the period of time between when Peter came back from the Secret Wars planet with Venom, not knowing it was Venom, just a symbiote on him, and before they discovered that it was an actual symbiote. And there was a time period where the suit was going out without Peter's knowledge. So this is the time period that they're doing right now. So I'm going to assume that perhaps this is a previous look back before, like, you know, it says this ain't your parents' Venom, but I think you are if you're going back to the time of that time period there. And this is the Paolo Siqueira cover. I like this a lot. And look at their faces, man. It's awesome. That is awesome. Right there. There you go. What do we got here? Zoe. Drama and outrage does sell. I know. Silk number 5. Emily Kim is the writer. Takashi Miyazawa is the artist. And Hyuk Lee is doing the cover. Woo Na-young is doing the variant cover. I always Kale's name. I can't pronounce it. And I asked him to help me pronounce it, and he's like, I can't phonetically, you know, spell it out. So, but it is a scroll variant cover. Maybe if the world is still around in September and they decide to have the New York Comic Con, I'll go there and hopefully he'll be there and I can ask him in person. But I do like this cover. This is in Hyuk Lee right there. Nice. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to go to the convention. I'm going to go to Artist Alley, and I'm going to ask each and every artist there how to pronounce their damn name so I don't screw it up every time I do one of these videos. Savage Spider-Man, number 4 of 5. You know what that means? This is the penultimate issue of Savage Spider-Man. Written by Joe Kelly. Art by Gerardo Sandoval. Sandoval, that was the one. Pickle, if you're still there, Sandoval is the one that drew, like, Jaggedy and, like, you know, not necessarily blocky, because the characters wouldn't have that much mass to them. He would just draw them with, like, pointed faces or pointed out, like, it was real Jaggedy. So yeah, going all the way back to the John Romita Jr. Conversation. But here we go, and it's a Nick Bradshaw cover. Eventually it'll load up, I think. Perhaps, maybe. Let's try that again. Okay, I guess not. Nope. Oh, wait, there it is. Come on, you can do it. Yeah! All right. And I do not know what's going on here, but it doesn't look nice. I mean, that is the Savage Spider-Man. So, up next, X-Men Legends. Okay, we're getting to the X thing. The X universe. X-Men Legends number 1. Roy Thomas. Dave Watcher. Covered by Carrie Andrews. Variant cover by Dan Jurgens. Variant cover by Nico Henrichon. Headshot variant cover by Todd Nauck. And there we go. This is an all-new tale set before Giant Size X-Men number 1. Before Giant Size X-Men brought Storm, Wolverine, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Thunderbird to the team, Roy Thomas redefined the Merry Mutants in 2 seminal runs on the book. Now Roy, at long last, returns to the saga of the X-Men to take us through the period between his run and Giant Size X-Men, for the first time detailing Wolverine's government missions before his recruitment by Professor X, including unrevealed detail on his battle with the Green Goblin in Green Goliath. Green Goblin. I was like, wait a minute, he fought the Green Goblin? Green Goliath in Hulk number 181/182. An untold episode involving Beast and a host of missing mutants and the secret behind Wolverine's costume. Interesting. Oops. Let me, I like this. Oh, this is Nico Henrichon. And then you have this one. This is Carrie Andrews. I was going to use this, but again, remember what I said earlier about the logos and all that? Although I didn't care because it goes with this. Like, this is awesome. This is Carrie Andrews right here. You got Beast, got Wolverine, got X-23, got Metallo, got Domino, got Cyclops, got Colossus. That's Rachel, I believe. Yeah, that's Rachel, because judging by the spikes there. Got Longshot, and here we got Storm. This is cool. I like this. I like this one a lot. Oh, and then this one, this is Dan Jurgens right there. And that is it. Knights of X, number 2. Tini Howard, Bob Quinn, Yannick Paquette, Mateus Mahanini. I am so uninterested in all this other world, Ryan Braddock, Captain Britain stuff. I can't tell you. Yannick Paquette, though, I do like this cover too. Of course, they just repeat it, but I don't. Yeah, Excalibur when it came out, I do like Excalibur, the Excalibur from the '80s, the one that was drawn by Alan Davis, written by Chris Claremont. That was excellent. I didn't really care much even then for like the dimensional stuff with like Brian Braddock and stuff like that, but I did appreciate it because again, Chris Claremont and Alan Davis. But this recent Excalibur, not a fan, and I had to because Rogue was in it initially. But Legion of X number 2, Cy Spurrier, Jan Bazaldua, and Dyke Ruin doing the covers, Will Sliney doing the variant cover. God for Sale. Well, there you go. Ooh, I like that cover, though. That's a cool cover. I don't know who this dude is, but yeah, nice. Nice. That's a nice cover, too. This is Will Sliney. See the Sliney down there? I like this cover. I don't know who this red chick is, but hey, I'll check it out. Up next, X-Men Red, number 3. This is Al Ewing with art by Stefano Caselli. Stefano Caselli is a really good artist, with a cover by Russell Dowderman, who is another good artist. A variant cover by Carlos Lopez, the Araco variant by Torrin Clark, a variant cover by Art Adams, AAPI Heritage variant cover by Dyke Ruin, and a variant cover by TBA. All right, TBA is going to be doing 2 covers this month. That is good. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like Magneto's in a little bit of trouble there. I guess this is what happens when you forget to put on your helmet when you go out into the Martian atmosphere. Oh, that's it. We only got Russell Dowderman's cover. I'm sorry. Damn it. I did want to see the other covers too. Up next, we have Immortal X-Men number 3. Kieran Gillen, Lucas Wernick, cover by Mark Brooks. Quiet Council variant by Phil Noto. Skrull variant cover by Nicoletta Balderi. AAPI Heritage variant cover by Dyke Ruin. Variant cover by TBA. Nice. TBA getting work. Mark Brooks, definitely. All day, please. Yes. He likes Rogue as much as I do. And then we have this one here. I don't know who this is by, but oh wait, that's the Skrull variant. It's got to be the Skrull variant. So whoever did the Skrull, and we only get 2, so it doesn't matter. Marauders number 3, written by Steve Orlando with art by Eleonora Carlini, with a cover by Kale, variant cover by David Baldeon, and the Shi'ar. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like this. Cal's covers are really good. Really good. I do like this one. That's it. That's all you get. One cover. Kale. Wolverine patch, number 3 of 5. This is a halfway point. Larry Hama doing the writing. Andrea DeVito doing the art. Jeff Shaw doing the cover. Variant cover by Kevin Eastman. The battle heats up in the jungles of Madripoor. See now, Wolverine, as you can see right here. Is this Derek? No. That looks very much like Derek Robertson. Who is that? Oops, sorry. I'm going all over the place here. Jeff Shaw. Wow. I like that. Back in the 80s, late 80s, when Wolverine first started his first solo series, he basically was in Madripoor. He had a patch on his eye, and he was calling himself Patch. See? A little on the nose, but what are you going to do? It's the late 80s. Come on. And there you go. Wolverine patch. Yeah, there's 2 covers. I know it says 4, but there's only 2. This must be Kevin Eastman. And Kevin Eastman, for those of you that don't know out there, is one half of the team that created the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They are the Heroes in a Half Shell. X-Men 92, House of XCII, which I've been told is also 92. And this is issue number 2 of 5. Steve Fox doing the writing, Sal Vanespa doing the art, David Baldeon doing the cover, and a variant cover by TBA. That's like 4 covers by TBA. Oh, darn it. Everything about this cover is awesome, except for one particular part, which I will be sure to Photoshop out right there. Definitely. Yes. X-Men number 11 is up next. Jerry Dugan, Pepe Larraz, Stormbreakers variant cover by Carmen Carnero, trading card variant cover by Russell Dowderman, and a Skrull variant cover by High Rollers with an exclamation point. I gotta say though, I dig this. My girl's looking fine right there. Look at that. Right there. Oh, that's it. One cover. Damn it. Judgment Day is coming though. So is this gonna be like a Terminator crossover or something? Game World. Okay. New Mutants number 26. Vita Ayala with Rod Reyes doing the art. Cover by Lionel Francis Yu. Variant cover by Carmen Carnero. Variant cover by Maria Wolf. Madeline Pryor. Still dealing with Madeline Pryor. That looks like Sim. Right there. Right there. The Sim was with and that's yeah, I can see that's magic right there. And she's although I don't know what's going on here. I do like the cover though, but I don't know what's going on there. Oops. Let me get rid of this. X-Force number 28. Benjamin Percy doing the writing, Robert Gill doing the art, Joshua Cassara doing the cover, Scan doing a variant cover, Peach Momoko doing a Stormbreakers variant cover. Apparently this has Quentin Quire, and I do like this cover right here, definitely. Juggernaut, Black Tom, Wolverine, Domino. Good enough for me. Oh, cool. Okay, I gotta get it. I like this one. Hopefully this is a wraparound cover, and like this like rotates. So this is like, this here is the front half, and this here is the back half. Because I don't want this to just be the entire front cover right here. Hoping, fingers crossed. But who knows? And then you have this cover here. This looks like one of those little Matrix thingies from the Matrix. Which I still have to watch the recent Matrix. Which I haven't. Zoe says, my man. Did you hear that? That was my Jason Momoa impersonation. You cannot cover such hotness. I cannot cover such hotness. Are you referring to Rogue? Rogue is extremely hot. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Interesting. Sometimes it takes a little while for these crazed Red Sox fans to formulate words that make sense. Wonder Woman. Wolverine, number 21. Benjamin Percy, Adam Kubert. Variant cover by Ryan Stegman. Skull variant cover by TBA. There we go. Hey, it's Deadpool. Actually, I do like this. They're it looks like they're jumping into into the water with the way the bullet, like the, what do they call it, the tracks of where the bullet's going, but they're clearly jumping out of a plane and the bullets are following them, and there's only one cover, damn it. Sabretooth, number 4 of 5, which makes it the penultimate issue. Victor Laval is doing the writing, Leonard Kirk is doing the art, Ryan Stegman is doing the cover. Variant cover by Marco Mastrazzo. Another variant cover by TBA. Oh, that looks creepy. It kind of looks like Sabretooth with a cross of Swamp Thing. Or in this case, Man Thing, I guess. Actually, no, it looks more like Swamp Thing than it does Man Thing. But yes. What do we have here? Gambit. I refuse to say that last word. I refuse. Refuse. Excellent. Number 4, Peter Milligan with Mike Allred. Variant cover by Lucas Vernick. I dig Mike Allred a lot. I'm glad he's doing books for Marvel again. And that is a cool cover. Awesome. Marvel Voices, Identity, number 1. The greatest Asian superheroes and creators return. Chris Lee and more is handling the art. Cover by Chris Lee. Variant cover by Stan Sakai. Variant cover by Ji Hung Lee. Variant cover by TBA. I did not know they were Asian. That's interesting. Here we go. We got Kamala. We got Mantis. Okay. We got Wong. And we got Shang-Chi. See if we got any other covers. Nope. Punisher number 3, Jason Aaron, Jesus Saiz, and Paul Azaceta. Cover by Jesus, and a variant cover by Takashi Okazaki. Oh, there we go. Look at little Captain America sitting in that big chair. Poor little guy. He's pissed at something. Let's see what the synopsis says. To finish his war once and for all, Frank Castle is molding the ninjas of the hand into his own army of unstoppable killers by teaching them the way of the Punisher. The secret lies in a story from his past that he's never revealed it to anyone. The story of Frank's first kill. And there's only one cover, so I'm not going to bother blowing this one up. But let's see what Spence said. Throwing power cards is pretty cool. They go boom, boom. Yeah, that sentence right there is actually cooler than Gambit. And a cool stick like Donatello. Oh, I would love to see Donatello versus that trash character, because Donatello would wreck him. Complete and total wreckage. Benjamin Percy doing the writing, Corey Smith doing the art, Kyle doing the cover, Peach Momoko doing the variant cover, and Skrull variant cover by David Baldeon. Let's see what we got here. Nice. I do like this. I like it a lot. That's Kale. Oh, that's it. One cover. Damn it. Avengers, number 56. Jason Aaron, Javier Garron. Skrull variant cover by David Lopez. And Jane Foster is in this book. She once famously wielded Mjolnir as Thor, goddess of thunder. Today she guards the worlds of the living and the dead as the winged Valkyrie. Now, those two versions of the same mighty hero somehow find themselves face to face in a desperate bid to save the soul of Jane Foster. Say what now? I do like this, though. Who is that? Oh, it's Javier Garron. There we go. Let's blow it up, see if we got any other covers here. Nope, there are 4, so that means there's only one more. Yep. Yeah, no. Yep, just 2. Here we have Avengers Forever, number 6. Jason Aaron, Jim Toe. cover by Aaron Cooter. Scroll variant cover by Phil Noto. Introducing the Invincible Vibranium Man. Ooh. That is Phil Noto. And that is a repeat. Iron Man number 20. Christopher Cantwell. Angel Unzeta. Cover by Alex Ross. Variant cover by Betsy Cola. Scroll variant cover by Pasquale Ferry. Tony Stark pops the question. What? He's asking Hellcat to marry him. There you go. There you go. Alex Ross. I don't know why. That's ridiculous to me. Pasquale Ferry right there. Fantastic Four, number 44. Dan Slott doing the writing. Rachel Stott doing the art. Cafu doing the cover. Variant cover by E.M. Gist. Scroll variant cover by Lucas Vernick. Variant cover by Arthur Adams. And a Window Shades variant cover by Jorge Fornes. Let me tell you something. Rachel Stott is a really good artist. I saw issue number 40, which came out this past week. And it was really good. I'm glad to see she's still on the book 4 issues later. But unfortunately, we only see one cover. Eternals, number 12. Oh, that's what Judgment Day is. Okay. Judgment Day, apparently, is the event that's going to be happening between the Avengers versus the the Avengers versus the X-Men versus the Eternals. So that, my friends, is what Judgment Day is. Here we have a cover by Isad Ribic, scroll variant cover by Nao Fuji, and a foreshadow variant cover by TBA. Thanos makes his final moves to destroy our world. Can the Eternals settle their differences with the Avengers in time to do anything about it? Well, looks like they ain't going to be doing anything. Look at that. He's wailing on them. Is there more than one cover? There is not. Black Panther number 6. John Ridley, Stefano Landini. Cover by Alex Ross. Variant cover by Martin Polo. Scroll variant cover by Kerry Randolph. And AAPI Heritage variant cover by Dyke Ruin. I like this Alex Ross cover. That's cool too. I wish they would really do something, okay? Are you going to have Storm and T'Challa be together? If you are, do it already, for Christ's sake. I mean, granted. Hold on as I adjust myself in this chair. I realize that Storm is now, basically living on Mars. She's like the Queen of Mars or whatever, but still, come on, man. Zoe says, he just likes to hate on my Spence. He doesn't see what we see. Oh, I do see. I see what you don't see. You don't see that he is a trash character. You don't see that he is one of the worst creations ever in the Marvel Universe. And then Spence, who is enabling her madness, says, guess not. People can just be wrong. Although, see, this is weird. I didn't highlight that so you guys can read it too. This enabling right here. This is classic psychological profile of enabler right there. Guess not. But then he says, Judgment Day sounds stupid. Well, I mean, we shall see. We shall see. She-Hulk number 5. Rainbow Roll doing the writing. Roger Antonio doing the art, which was really good. Number 1, I still remember that. I don't think number 2's come out yet. Cover by Jen Bartel. Variant cover by Romina Jones. Scroll variant cover by TBA. Oh, that is nice. Jen Bartel right there. Yes. And that's it. One cover. Maestro, World War M, number 4. This is the issue number 4 of 5, so that means that this is the penultimate issue of Maestro World War M. And this is Peter David writing, Herman Peralta doing the art, cover by Carlos Pacheco, design variant cover by Herman Peralta. Nice. That's a kaiju, though. Why is he fighting kaijus? It looks like a whale kaiju or something. Strange, number 3, by Jed McKay. Marcelo Ferreira, cover by Bjorn Berens. Elemental variant cover by Patrick Leeson. Skrull variant cover by TBA. And a variant cover by Emanuela Lupacino. Now, this is the book that offended so many outrage channels because, oh my god, they killed Doctor Strange and replaced him with a female. Oh my goodness. It's actually Clea, and Clea's been in the book just as long as Steven. So, y'all need to know what the hell you're talking about before you start shooting your little outrage videos, okay? But, this is a cool cover, though. And you know what she's doing? She's not like, oh, you know what? I'm Sorcerer Supreme. I'm the master of the mystic arts. I'm just gonna chill over in Greenwich Village and hang out in the Sanctum Sanctorum. No, she's trying to get Stephen Strange back, you fools. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, these people, man. God. But yes, this is a cool ass cover. And I hope she wrecks stuff up, because, you know. Let's see what we got here. Zoe says, I need my BFF to change her name because I think you are talking about my BFF when you say Storm. Stop it. Tony. Mike, yo, what's up, Tony? How's it going, man? Up next, we have Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, number 2 of 4. Geraldo Zafino, Leonardo Romero, Patch Zurcher doing the art, Ryan Stegman doing the covers, variant cover by Dustin Weaver. 40 pages, $4.99. That is an awesome cover. I am in. Ryan Stegman right there. Nice. Can you give us another one? Can you give us another one if I keep tapping this? Will you give us another one, please? Damn it. Moon Knight, number 11. Jed McKay, Alessandro Capuccio, Corey Smith. Variant cover by Rob Liefeld, please no. Variant cover by Bill Sienkiewicz, yes. Skrull variant cover by Francisco Manna. AAPI Heritage variant by Dyke Ruin. I don't even want to see I don't want to see. Please don't have the Rob Liefeld cover here. Thank you. They only have one. I would have liked to have seen this Bill Sienkiewicz cover, but hey. Silver Surfer Rebirth, number 5 of 5, final issue. Ron Mars, Ron Lim. Cover by Ron Lim and Don Ho. Variant cover by Jung Young Yoon. Skrull variant cover by Miko Suyon. And this is it, right here. I did enjoy number 1 a lot. Ron Lim, man. Captain Marvel, number 38. Kelly Thompson doing the writing. Juan Frigeri and Alvaro Lopez doing the art. Cover by R.B. Silva. Variant cover. Yeah. Nobody cares. Let's go to see what covers we got. I got one. We're only getting one. R.B. Silva. Captain Carter, number 3 by Jamie McKelvey with Marika Cresta doing the art. Jamie's doing the cover. Ashley Witters doing the variant. That sounds like 2 really good covers. There we go. This one is Jamie McKelvey. And this one's by Ash. I like them both. Iron Fist, number 4. Alyssa Wong and Michael, I don't know how to pronounce that. Cover by Lionel Francis Yu. Variant cover by E.M. Gist. Sergio Davila doing the Skrull variant cover. Oops. Sorry about that. You only get one. Shang-Chi, number 11. Marcus Toe doing the art. Lionel Francis Yu. doing the cover. Scroll variant cover by Ron Lim. AAPI Heritage variant by Dyke Ruin. Variant cover by TBA. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Oh, there's 4, so we're going to have 2. Ron Lim. Ron Lim and this one here. I think that's Lionel Francis Yu. Marvels, number 11, Kurt Busiek, Yildiray Cinar, and Alex Ross doing the main cover with Francesco Manna doing the variant. Oh, wait, whoops, my bad. Sorry. That's Shang-Chi. Here's the Marvels. Oh, I like that. I like that one. Hold on, go back up. There we go. Alex Ross. Nice. Deadpool, Bad Blood, number 3 and 4. Rob Liefeld, Chris Sims, and Chad Bowers with art and cover by Rob Liefeld. God, this is awful. I can't tell you. Oh my God. Oh, can we move along, please? Yes, we can. Alien number 12. That was horrible. You know, whatever horrors Philip Kennedy Johnson comes up with in Alien, nothing will compare to this right here, up here. Like, awful. Mark Aspinall is doing the cover. Derek Chu is doing the variant. Koi Pham is doing a variant. And this is the end of Oh, nice. The end of Paradise. End it, baby. Impregnate them all. King Conan, number 6, final issue. Jason Aaron, Mahmoud Asrar. Mahmoud Asrar is doing the variant cover too, so he's doing both covers. There you go. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, number 1. Number 1 of 5. Christopher Cantwell, Ario Andito, Phil Noto, Japanese creator, variant by Peach Momoko, variant cover by E.M. Geist, variant cover by Ario Andito, movie variant cover also available. Okay, I definitely dig this one. This is Phil Noto. Right there. That is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome right there. That is awesome. That is Peach. Oh, back to the beginning. Star Wars Crimson Reign, number 5 of 5. Nice. Oh, that's the only cover we get, though. Damn it. Let's see. Spence says, so, Deadpool or Gambit? A fork so I can gouge my eyes out before having to read either of those books. Although I will say, Gambit, I mean, not Gambit, Deadpool, when it was Jerry Dugan and Brian Posehn was writing it, they were co-writing it. That run, it was like 2014, I think, 2015, thereabouts. It's in the middle, somewhere around there. Their run was ridiculous in a good way, and I enjoyed it. And Tony Moore, I think this is why I enjoyed it, because Tony Moore was doing the art. And it was 6 issues, and it was batshit crazy, and it was good. So, if I had to, and I didn't have a fork nearby, it would probably be Deadpool. But not drawn by Rob Liefeld. Not written by Rob Liefeld. I don't want Rob Liefeld anywhere near it. But, yes. Zoe says, Mike, did you like the Shang-Chi movie? I did, up until the 3rd act. I enjoyed them going to his mom's home. And then it just became a Skybeam movie. I didn't like the dragon. I didn't like If it had been like literally Shang-Chi fighting his dad to try to get his dad to realize and recognize and see through whatever it was that he was seeing, that his mother, his wife, was behind that wall, I think that would have been more interesting than just denigrating into a Skybeam movie. But I did. Oh, excuse me, for the most part. I did. It says both of them are fine. No. Nope. 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 Spencer says Alien series is dope. You know, I looked through some of it. I Salvador LaRocca, if I remember correctly, is doing the art for Alien, so I'm gonna go back and read it. I just haven't. I haven't been. Can't wait for Obi-Wan show, and having new comics and novel around it with Obi-Wan is awesome. Definitely agree. And at least George Lucas didn't ruin Obi-Wan in the prequels, even though he tried. Best Deadpool is Deadpool the Duck. You know what the best Deadpool is? No Deadpool. For me. Star Wars Tales, Chrysanthemum, #1. He thrilled audiences in the Book of Boba Fett. Now you get his collection, which has his first 4 appearances. Collecting Star Wars number 14, 15, and 20, and Star Wars Dr. Aphra Annual #1. Yeah. You know what? Nothing against him, but Chewie's always #1. Always. Star Wars, Han Solo and Chewbacca. Speaking of Chewie, #3. Mark Guggenheim, David Messina. Cover by Phil Noto. Variant cover by Adam Hughes. Variant cover by Mike McCone. Mark Guggenheim, David Messina, Phil Noto. Variant cover by Adam Hughes. Variant cover by Mike McCone. Japanese creator. Variant cover by Hikaru Usuji. Don't know how we're gonna get out of this one. Phil Noto. All day, Phil Noto. Whoops. Star Wars, Darth Vader, #23. Here we have a cover by Paul Renault, variant cover by Chris Sprouse, Japanese creator variant by Takashi Okazaki. Actually, I like this. Yes, sirree. Paul Renault. Star Wars 24. Ramon Rosanas is doing the art. Carlo Pagulan is doing the cover. Chris Sprouse is doing a variant cover. John Tyler Christopher, JTC, doing the action figure variant. And Riki Yagawa is doing the Japanese creator variant cover. Let's, do I need to blow this one up? Let's see what we got. Oh, just one. One cover. Damn it. Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, #21. Cover by W. Scott Forbes. Variant cover by Chris Sprouse. Japanese creator variant cover by Kai Zama. Right there. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. That is nice, actually. I wasn't saying that sarcastically. That is nice. Star Wars Bounty Hunters #23. Ethan Sachs, Paolo Vianelli. Cover by Giuseppe Camuncoli. A variant cover by Chris Sprouse. Japanese creator variant cover by Takashi Miyazawa. Ooh, Dengar. And there was Bosk. And only one image. And that, my friends, yeah, looks to be it. There you go. The rest here down here is collections, and I'm not going to do those. I'm just going to do the comics because I am now entering 1 hour and 43 minutes. So I'm going to call it a day here. But let's see. There we go. Let me get this bad boy up there. Wipe that. And there we are. So I would like to thank everybody. Spencer, Zoe, even Zoe. Spencer, Zoe. Let's scroll up. I want to get everybody here. Zoe, DigZero, Film Elitist, Superboy. I know Pickle was in here. That bot right there. All you guys. Thank you very much. Danny, don't know how long you hung around, but thanks for stopping by. Jess, with the save, because I couldn't remember Invincible, damn it. Although I remembered everything else. I remembered everything about Invincible except the name. But yeah, there you have it. To let you guys know out there, I do I do enjoy comic books a lot, but I also happen to own a comic book store. So if you don't have a store in your area, or you're dealing with someone online who is less than cordial or delightful, or knows facts about trash characters that he really should just completely ignore and let them go about their business and everybody continue liking those trash characters, I would be more than happy to send some stuff out to you. I can do that. I tried setting up a what's that site? Oh God, Shopify, but it was just like literally, it was the amount of work that would need to be done. I am like a one-person operation, and typing in all the SKUs and all this other, it's just too much. It's just too much. So I mean, we can set up calls. You can give me a list, whatever, however you want to get it done, I can do it. But that's only if you choose to. If you don't, just use this knowledge and seek out some good comic books, because that's what it comes down to. Let's see what we got here. Zoe says, "Great stream, Mike." Thank you, Zoe, and I will forgive your blasphemy in the earlier stream. Spencer says, "Good stream. See you around." Thanks, Spencer. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. And then, oh, there it goes, Zoe. You had to ruin it, didn't you? See? Yeah, no. I mean, I'm glad you enjoy the Red Sox, but yeah, no, you don't have to assault us with that. Definitely not. And then what do we got here? Yeah, Sportsman. Yeah, great. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the little Twidget thingy in the gratitude thing. I'm sorry. So, y'all, I was highlighting the comments. I was reading the comments while highlighting them, and you can't see it because I didn't add it to the final screen. I'm going to have to do that when I get done here. But thank you for watching. I don't know if you can see there on the screen, because the clouds are in the way. There is roguecomics.online. That's the store, or rather, that's the portal where you can find all the social medias that I'm forced to participate in, because there's also Rogue Comics CT, which is for Facebook. You can't see any of this because I made the color green because I like the color green, and that's the color scheme I have going in the store, and that's also because that's one of Rogue's two colors that she uses, green and yellow. But I might want to rethink that if I'm going to continue using this cloudy background here. But anyways, there you go, roguecomics.online, or just hit me up even on YouTube. It doesn't even matter. However you want to get in touch with me, it is all good. And I do appreciate everybody watching and commenting and keeping me entertained, because there was a lull. I don't know if you heard it, but there were like a couple points in here where I was actually dozing off because I am tired. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. And there will be one more video. I'm going to do one more video. It will be showing the stuff that is going to be dropping on Wednesday for this week's new comic book day. But I'm probably going to do that tomorrow because it is now 10:35 here, and this is already longer than I wanted to do this. I at least wanted to keep it like an hour, maybe an hour 10 minutes, hour 20. But I am now at an hour and 47 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. I do genuinely appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.